Aquarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for September 15th through the 21st. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Aquarius. Yeah, you're gonna need it. The overall energy for the reading, the Hermit. Inward. Go within. Go within. Go and stay there. Very inward type of an energy, very healing. Let's see what's going on here. It's not that bad. It's just a little frazzled. It's like, hold on. Anyways, we'll untangle it. We'll see. In the recent past, the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Moon. What are you hiding there? Something's stressing you out. But it's not stressing. See, because you're not the typical, I'm going to stress out about something forever. No, it's stressing you out for a little bit, but just enough for you to just come out of that and say, you know what? I just don't give a shit about this. But I don't know what this is because you're not telling me. You got the Moon and they're hiding all of everything you're talking about there. Okay. In the current situation, the Page of Wands, the King of Cups, the Four of Swords. You look good here. You feel good. Okay. Go Hermit. Very connected, very in touch with your heart, kind of, maybe engaging in things that, maybe in hobbies or just things that bring you pleasure, bring you joy, bring you like, yeah, no, I'm having fun. It's good. But not overly, crazy here. Like just small, light things that just kind of keep you in that space of, okay, good. Now, in the immediate future, the Magician, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Wands. You're done with something, but like you're done, it's not just, oh yeah, I'm done and I'm out. No, you're done with something and it creates a sense of World War III. When you're bringing this in, you're like, oh, I'm done. Bring it on, type of a deal. Okay, I'm kind of scared to go there, clarifying that, but okay. Let's clarify. Let's see what the hell is going on here. Too many? Too many. You scare the shit out of me. Baby girl. Don't bother Kai, please. Go. Find a place to sleep. Yeah, right there in the sun. Alrighty. Because she goes to Kai and she starts grooming him and he's going to wake up and you're going to hear him and then he grooms her and then they groom for half an hour and then they punch each other and then they groom again. But then the cats are both awake and trying to play. And it's like, no. So no, she didn't. We're good. For the Hermit, you get the Two of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Death card. Yeah, you're done with something. And you're very clear about it too. But you got to go within. Maybe that's why you're taking the sweet time of, chill and be with yourself for a little bit there and just kind of light energies and just you and you. Because when you go within, that's when the clarity over where you're at in a situation is coming through. And the clarity shows up as, I'm done. I've been done for a minute. Okay. And I don't know what we're talking about. Are we talking about a relationship, a job, a project, an experience you may have had? I don't know. But you're done. Oh, you're back at my feet. Okay. Nine of Swords in the recent past. You get the Ace of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Nine of Cups. I'm not sure what's going on here. I see your involvement in something And I can see you being upset in the sense of, let's say you are putting effort into something and it's not necessarily appreciated or viewed for what it was, or, acknowledged even. I don't know. Because you're happy about it. You're giving yourself that validation for whatever you're doing. But when it comes to the surrounding environment there of whatever that is, I see you being upset, disappointed almost. Like, what the hell? Why am I even, then what the hell am I doing here? And at some point it gets to you, which is normal. For the 8 of Cups, you get the Ace of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands. Who's persistent here? Somebody is persistent, though. Would it be you? I don't think so. Because you're showing up completely almost shut down after, because it's going to work for only so many times where you are going to put your energy into something, put yourself into something, and the more what's coming back from there is just going to be junk, or just going to show you that, hey, you're not even valued here, you're going to shut down. Any human being will. You would do it faster because you're Aquarius, but you're shut down at that point. And then I see persistence. I see, hey, no. Somebody's still knocking at your door there. I'd be like, what the fuck? I was here all this time. Why are you still knocking when I'm going to give the same thing and I'm still not going to be appreciated? So why would you even knock? So somebody's knocking at your door there, but too little too late maybe? I don't know. Now let me go to this goddamn moon that I'm always curious when it shows up in readings. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, 4 of Wands. Oh, yeah, commitment. Commitment. Person that should have cared just as much as you did. But did they? I don't know. I don't think you know either. You can only have your perception over what went on truly on the other side. But I do get a sense that what your perception is over this is that you're not appreciated there as you should. It's not, you're not valued for what you were bringing to the table. So at some point, you're not there anymore. But I don't know if you recognized it as you were part of that process there. Right now you might. But over there, I don't think you knew that, hey, I don't give a shit anymore. For the Page of Wands, in the current situation, you get the 7 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, and the 4 of Swords. What? Okay. It's, I think you took some time, just you and you somehow, or you're planning to, because this is, I'm not seeing the other energy here, in your energy even. So maybe they weren't here physically in the past there, but they were in your energy. Right now it's just you. And you're saying, hey, I'm taking it easy. I'm kind of trying to figure things out, and I'm kind of trying to work on whatever the fuck that was. And a lot of sadness is coming through from that, but also the more you kind of go within that and within yourself there, the lighter you come up to the surface. So it's pretty cool. There's a healing process at play here, whether it's intentional or not. It's kind of happening, because I feel like, again, I'm not sure if intentional, but it feels like you removed yourself, or you stepped a few steps back here from whatever energy that is, or that situation altogether. For the King of Cups, you get the Knight of Swords, the 10 of Wands, the Knight of Wands. You're recharging too. There's almost a sense of, I got to come back at this and address this from the new truth I found about this. But I need to have all of me with me, because that could have been draining at some point. Emotionally it was, because I see you depleted emotionally, like nothing is moving back there. Right now your heart is coming back to the surface, you're opening it back up, and then there's a sense of acknowledging that, once I'm done with this process, I gotta go take care of that. But I need all of me to be able to do that. And clarity. And that's exactly what you're doing here. You're gaining all of the clarity, all of everything you need to address that. For the Four of Swords, you get the Lovers, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. Interesting. Acknowledging this commitment for what it is. Maybe also acknowledging that you're just different. You and whoever this is, that you're giving me two energies here. One is moving at a pretty slow pace. The other one is more passionate, more energetic. So it's like, it's the recognition of how different you may be. And from this understanding, you might be actually understanding what the hell went on in there. Why maybe you extended yourself with all of your energy and what was coming back was not the same, because you're not the same. But you're not showing me a sense of anger or a sense of, spite over it, or, it's just acknowledgement of, hey, this is just because we're different. Not to justify whatever the hell happened there, but just for you to understand what may have been a big part of whatever that was. For the Magician in the immediate future, you get the Chariot, the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're manifesting something, but there's so much freaking resistance to this manifestation. I'm not sure where the resistance is coming from. I don't think it's coming from you, though. If you're manifesting to close something off here, I do see the other energy being quite resistant. So maybe that's what this is. Let me do the Ten of Swords. The Hierophant, the Justice card, the Six of Cups. Yeah. Yeah, because you feel that's what's right for... I think you're just kind of acknowledging that you're just too different to make something work here. And again, not sure what kind of a bond, what kind of a partnership we're talking about. It could even be a friendship. But there's this acknowledgement and this aha moment that is, we're just two worlds apart here. We can't, And from that, you're giving me a sense of wanting to kind of end this right here. However, let me do the Five of Wands. You're met with resistance somewhere in this. Even though the energy you're bringing in over this is saying, go away, I go that way, you go that way. It feels right as an energy. It's your conclusion. It feels right. But I see resistance. For the Five of Wands, you get the Star, the Two of Cups, the King of Cups. And it's because you're going to view things different that this resistance is here, especially on the other side. Because what you're showing me here is, I think it's right that things stop right here. And we go separate ways. While this energy is like, no. Things shouldn't stop here because there's a lot of love in my heart for you, and that should be enough, and we'll make things go. And nobody's debating love here. You're showing me love for them too. That's not what this is about. But they're making it about that, and that's what creates resistance here. So if you are planning to close something off, not because you hate them, not because, oh my God, you did this to me, and that could play out to some extent, but it's not that. From the energies you're giving me over your healing over this, you're showing up pretty clear and pretty, you're giving me very neutral energies of just how you feel, just how you view things. And I see nowhere in there a sense of spitefulness, a sense of, they did this to me and that to me. No, you're actually acknowledging what they mean to you. However, if you decide, hey, because we're different, I feel like this is not going to go past this point right here, then I choose to end this. They don't feel the same thing because they're different. I think you've gotten the different thing. Did you get it in the monthly? I don't know. But it feels familiar to you, the different part. So I don't know. I don't know how you're going to want to proceed here, but to you it's going to land in a different way than it lands for them. This whole sense of we're different, you know? And that might create a little bit of commotion here as you proceed. But from the universe for you, you get the Chariot, the Three of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you're getting there. You're not there yet to the point of... It feels like the situation is heading south, and it looks like you're taking it there because, and it doesn't have to be tragic or dramatic, or it's just not doing it for you or something. You know what I mean? And it looks like you're, I don't know if you're the one that's leading it there. The universe is kind of showing up in there meddling. Is it one of those that, okay, this is done, and that's it? I don't know. Maybe it's one of those experiences that needs to end. I have no idea. But it's looking like it's heading south. It's not there yet. It's on the way. But that's it. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped. And I'll see you next time. Bye.